Hi, this presentation is on the shock and awe of the terrorist attacks of 9/11, leading to the Afghanistan and Iraqi wars, by Hope, Sarah, and Hannah. And I'm Hope, and I'm going to talk about the responses of the different government agencies the day after the attacks on the World Trade Centers. The United Nations adopted Resolution 1368. This resolution called for justice to be brought to the terrorists, stating that a terrorist attack on one country was an attack on all humanity. They also referred to the United Nations Charter to Article 51, which recognizes that all nations have individually and as a whole the right to self-defense. The North Atlantic Treaty Organization invoked Article 5 of the Washington Treaty for the first time. It focuses on maintaining security of the North Atlantic area. If any one of the alliance is attacked, they will all consider it a direct attack on themselves. The Organization of American States looked to the 1947 Inter-American Treaty for Reciprocal Assistance. This guaranteed mutual assistance and common defense to the American republics. Congress passed a joint resolution. This resolution gave the President the power to use all appropriate force against the terrorists and all those who aided them. The Department of Homeland Security was created because of 9/11.
Hi, I'm Sarah, and I'm going to be talking about the aftermath. The attacks on September 11, 2001 killed 3,000 people. The U.S. reacted immediately to the attack. As a result, the war did come with a huge price to pay for the emotional and traumatic stress. It affected us in many ways. It expanded our surveillance at home, taking away a little bit of our rights and privacy. But in order to protect the greater good, individual rights are overseeded in some respects. For example, when we go to the airport, we not only have to get our luggage checked, we can't carry any liquids over 3.4 ounces. Also, we have new technology and security where you have to get a full body image scanner to go through the plane, all because as a country we've grown a huge fear over terrorism and emotional stress that we carry is still hurting. Another way it affects us is the death toll from the war. Our U.S. military deaths is approximately 4,429 soldiers. And that's just covering the deaths. The emotional and wounded is about 30,000. As a result of this tragedy, we are still suffering the stress.
Hi, my name is Hannah, and I will be talking about the shocking effects of the war. The Iraq and Afghanistan conflicts, taken together, will be the most expensive wars in U.S. history, totaling somewhere between $4 trillion and $6 trillion. This includes long-term medical care and disability compensation for service members, veterans and families, and military replenishment and social and economic costs. The largest portion of the bill is yet to be paid. Overall, the Veterans Administration budget has more than doubled over the past decade, from $61.4 billion in 2001 to $140.3 billion in 2013. As a share of the total U.S. budget, it has grown from 2.5% to 3.5% over the same period. Also, in 2007, $11 billion was the amount of money labeled wasted or lost in Iraq. That money could pay for 220,000 teacher salaries. The yearly cost of stationing one soldier in Iraq could feed 60 American families. Each day in Afghanistan cost the government more than it did to build the entire Pentagon. Each day in 2011, the Pentagon spent more money every 5 seconds in Iraq than the average American earned in 1 year. $15 billion is the amount the government has spent compensating radiation victims of nuclear testing. That could fully educate over 13,000 American kids. The Pentagon spends more on war than all 50 states combined spend on health, education, welfare, and safety.
And that's our presentation.